Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Grafton, North Dakota for high school volleyball. A Class 2A Region 2 matchup between the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and the Grafton Spoilers. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. And our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Grafton comes into the game with a record of 14-13. They are 3-3 in Region 2 play. And the Spoilers have won 3 of their last 4 games. They had a victory in 5 sets over Park River area on Tuesday. Hillsboro Central Valley 7-16 overall, 1-7 in region play. The Burros are coming off a 3-2 victory over Kindred this past Monday. And the Burros hoping that success will carry over here. And even the success of their junior varsity and C-Squad teams will carry over into tonight. In both cases, Hillsboro Central Valley winning 2-1, with Grafton taking the first set, Hillsboro Central Valley the second, and then finally the third. In the JV game, 27-25 was the score in the Burros' favor in set 2, and they took the third set 15-6. We'll check in with both the coaches, Nicole Warren from Grafton and Katie Stabler from Hillsboro Central Valley, when we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Sywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lincoln, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Time now for our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Talking now with Katie Sabler, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Your last game was on Monday against Kindred, and maybe with the state cross-country meet coming up tomorrow, appropriate that your goals were in kind of a marathon.
Yeah, absolutely. We just wanted to be with those cross-country runners. Just wanted to be just like them with a 2-hour-long match. But it was a really good match. Our girls came out really strong, kind of sat back sets 2 and 3, and then fought back in. And it was great to see them finish against a really, really good team.
What are some of the things that you've been seeing of late that have impressed you?
Our hitters have become more consistent, and we've been hitting the ball around in different areas, so we're not just swinging at the same defensive player. I thought we've been mixing that really, really well and hitting aggressive. Our first line of defense has been there for us. Peyton Olsen has been huge for us in that front row. Her and Emerson did a great job against Kindred there, and our serve receive. We're able to be aggressive coming off our serve receive, so we got to make sure we're doing all those things tonight against the Spoilers.
Now, Peyton Olsen, unfortunately, will not be with you tonight.
Yeah, she ended up going home today sick. It's going around our team, so we're hoping she's back. Next week is a big 3-game week for us, and so we're going to have Emerson Aarons probably starting for us in that middle front. She's been a right side for us throughout the season. Throw her in there and have Chloe back in that right front and see how that goes. We've done that a couple times at practice with a couple girls missing, so they're just ready to play another game of volleyball, and they're ready to just make adjustments where needed.
How have you done against Grafton this season?
We haven't seen them yet, actually. Oh. Yeah, we get to see them today, and then we get to see them in 2 Mondays from now. So it's a pretty quick turnaround against playing them. We saw them at tournaments and at a scrimmage. I guess we did play them at a scrimmage. Great. A really good team. I know they've been winning some, but they've been losing some. They're right in the middle pack for us in our region. We just got to make sure that we're controlling the things on our sides, minimalizing our errors, and taking advantage of theirs.
What will be the important things tonight besides that?
Yeah, being aggressive in that front row and working that ball for us offensively. We can't just be swinging it. They have a solid defense. They always have. Chloe's done a great job back there with their girls in the back row, and so we've got to make sure that we're going up. We're putting in ourselves in positions that we can attack the ball in different areas and go and execute on that.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
And that's Katie Sabler, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll continue with our pregame show, Grafton against Hillsboro Central Valley Volleyball coming up after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison, and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neelsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Winter is coming. Are you ready? At Agassi Sales, we'll help you build the snow removal fleet you need now. With Hyundai Construction Equipment Snow Lease Program, you'll get flexible financing, low monthly rates, and even the option of 6 months on, 6 months off. Plus, every machine is backed by our certified service department. Call Agassi Sales at 888-836-4029 or visit agassisales.com. Agassi Sales, your partner for power and reliability.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Grafton against Hillsboro Central Valley Volleyball coming up in just a few minutes. Our pregame interview is brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank.
We continue with our pregame show. Nicole Warren, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers, joins us now, and you're coming off a win over Park River a couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was a 5-setter. We played 2 right in a row with Mayport on Monday, and Tuesday was Park River. So, we had long nights, but we had some nice rest with 2 days off of school, and then, of course, just practice these last 3 days. So, yeah, it was a good win for us.
And you've won 3 out of your last 4, if I remember right.
Yes, I believe so. We had lost Mayport the night before, and then, finished with Park River and ended on a win.
As we get toward the postseason, what have you seen that you like from your team?
I think we're starting to mature and grow in whatever our roles are on the court, and I think the girls, as each game as we've progressed through the season, each girl has taken a little bit more ownership in their role, and it's been fun to watch them blossom and get more confidence as each game comes. And our region is super competitive, so it's been very competitive every night, so it forces us to be a little bit more uncomfortable a little bit more often, and I think that's really good for the growth of our team, and we haven't hit our ceiling yet, so it's nice to see.
One thing that must have given your girls a great deal of confidence was getting a 3-0 sweep at Thompson not too long ago.
Yeah, that was in September. We definitely had some confidence after that game, and it definitely gave them the understanding that we can compete with, our top teams in our region, and, everybody in our region has a shot to compete hard and be a top competitor. So, you just got to come in with that attitude of we're going to come out and compete hard. It doesn't matter who it is on the other side of the net, and, respect who it is and get after it right away.
Now with Hillsboro Central Valley, this will be the first time you've met the Burros this season. What will be the important things for you tonight?
We actually played them in Delax Burlington. Yeah, so we've seen them. I think for us tonight, we need to control our side of the net, which is minimize errors and take control of the pass and serve game, and things will go in our favor when we can control those things.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
And that's Nicole Warren, the coach of the Grafton Spoilers. Our pregame interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We are coming to you from the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance in Hillsboro for home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro at 701-436-5777. We'll be back with the starting lineups as we return after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
No job too big, no call too small. Bears Home Solutions handles it all. You need a bear in there, oh yeah. Keeping homes just right with expert care. Let our stars guide you when repairs scare. You need a bear in there.
Check out BearsHomeSolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Looking to tackle a big building project or a major fall cleanup? Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro has what you need. 40 dumpster roll-off boxes that are on hand, ready for rent. Need building materials? They'll deliver everything you need for your project and bring the dumpster at the same time for maximum convenience. If it's time for fall cleaning, rent a large dumpster and clear out your space with ease. For rentals of your dumpsters and building needs, your one-stop shop for your projects, Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton with receiving stations in Garski, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, Wilton, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central.
Welcome back to Grafton. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for high school volleyball between Grafton and Hillsboro Central Valley. Time now for our starting lineups. Brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower-owned crystalsugar.com. First of all, for the home team, the Grafton Spoilers, they're going to be wearing pink uniforms tonight as they continue to honor Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Their starting center will be number 11, Julia Hyde, a 5'8 junior. Middle hitters will be number 5, Elle Schumacher, a 5'9 senior, and number 15, Alexis Tompkins, a 5'7 senior. Starting as an outside hitter, number 42, Cheyenne Blackcloud, a 5'9 junior, and number 23, Jocelyn DeGelder, a 5'11 senior. Lining up opposite the center will be number 31, Mae Thompson, a 5'9 junior. And the libero, the designated back row player, will be number 22, Emma LeClaire, a 5'4 senior. We'll also see 27, Annika Sangrate, a 5'3 senior, in the back row for the Grafton Spoilers. Nicole Warren is their coach. Grafton 14-13 overall, 3-3 in Region 2A play. Now for Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros will have a 6-2 lineup, meaning two centers. One of them will be Chloe Tice, number 2, a sophomore. The other center will be number 15, Elisa Jenin, a senior. Outside hitters, number 5, Abigail Anderson, a junior, and 6, Malia Brill, a junior. Middle hitters, number 9, Emerson Ahrens, a senior, and number 11, Paige Cotton, a senior. And Chloe Tice will also play some as the opposite hitter, lined up opposite the center when Tice is not setting herself, that is. And the libero, the designated back row player, number 1, Aaliyah Jomstead, a junior. Katie Stabler, the coach of the Burros, Hillsboro Central Valley 7-16 overall, 1-7 in Region 2 play. Those are our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower owned. CrystalSugar.com. And that is our pregame show, brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all, from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com. Back with the start of tonight's game, Hillsboro Central Valley against Grafton, after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit BrightEnergySolutions.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Starters being introduced. Thompson will be wearing, Hillsboro Central Valley wearing their traditional royal blue with white and black. And Grafton will be wearing the pink tonight with white numbers and white and black trim. And some future Grafton spoilers being introduced here before the starters are. Just as a reminder, on YourLiveEvent.com tomorrow night, we will have volleyball for you. Minnesota section 8A volleyball with Northome Kellier at 8 of Borup West. That'll be on KRJB 106.5 FM as well as YourLiveEvent.com. And that one gets underway at 7 o'clock in the evening. And pregame at 6:30. Here on Your Live Event, we've got Lane and Area Munich at Thompson, 5:30 JV, 7 o'clock varsity. Here on YourLiveEvent.com, we've also got football tomorrow night. Central Cass at Kindred on YourLiveEvent.com. That one kicks off at 7 o'clock. And I guess I don't know how loud I have to turn this up, but apparently was not being heard. And we've got Minnesota section volleyball tomorrow night on R&J Broadcasting Stations. Black Duck at Fertile Beltrami will be on KKC QFM. Red Lake Falls at Kitson County Central on Gold 105 KRJM, and Climax Fisher against Sacred Heart on KKCQ AM. And on KRJB, we will also have cover results from the North Dakota State Class B cross country meet from Jamestown, and we'll also have updates on KRJB and KKCQ from the Minnesota Section A cross country meet. The North Dakota State meet starts at 2, and the Minnesota Section meet starts at 4 from Bagley. Hillsboro Central Valley on the floor to our left. And that's where they will stay. We no longer switch sides between sets after COVID, and it will be Hillsboro Central Valley serving first with Elisa Jenin, number 15, to serve it up. Swing from DeGelder is covered in the back. Here's a swing from the far side by Brill. Alexis Tompkins hit, and a hit by Brill off a blocker and out of play. Nothing in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. And there's a play out of bounds to make it 2 in the Burros' favor. 25 points to win a set. Best 3 sets out of 5. If we go to a 5th set, that'll go to 15 points. And again, you've got to win by 2. Tompkins hitting long. And it's 3-0 in favor of Hillsboro Central Valley. The serve by Jenin. Hit on the near side. And a long bump over by Abigail Anderson, a free ball. And a Tompkins hit that I didn't think that hit the blocker, but the ball went out of bounds. So 4-0 Burros. And a free ball for the Burros. Number 9, Emerson Aarons was blocked. Brill blocked back. Jenna with a swing. And DeGelder with a hit, and can they get it over? They cannot. And Grafton on the scoreboard. One serving for the libero, Emma LeClaire, to serve it up. Back set near side, blocked out of bounds. Malia Brill gets credit for the kill. Her second of the game. Burrows up 5-1. Brill now to serve. And a good smash by Jocelyn DeGelder, number 23. (5-2) Grafton trailing and serving, and number 11 Julia Height, the setter, will be serving it up. Set to the far side for Abigail Anderson. Mae Thompson with a swing off a defender and out of play. Thompson, a 5'9" junior. 3 serving 5 in the opening set. Set to the middle, blocked. Elle Schumacher, number 5, putting down the block. Schumacher pretty good at that. She's a 5'9" senior. Here's the Julia Height serve. Too long. First service error of the game. Now the libero Jomstead for Hillsboro Central Valley with the serve and a big swing by Schumacher. Schumacher with her first kill. Into the game, number 16, Layla Miller, to play in the back row. That's bumped too low, and that'll be an ace and a tie game. Miller, a 5'3" senior, will serve again. Bump backwards. And a long bump over by Brill puts it onto the spoiler side. Pushed over by Cheyenne Black Cloud. And the ball hit a defender out of play, so that'll be a kill for Abigail Anderson. And the Burros back in the lead. Chloe Tice serving it up, and she serves an ace. First ace for the Burros tonight, as they lead 8-6 in the opening set. And serves into Lynette. First service error by HCV. 7 serving 8 with Schumacher to serve. And that will be an ace. So Schumacher with one thing in every category this evening. A kill, a block, and an ace in an 8-8 first set. And a big block. Black Cloud and Tompkins combining. And the first lead for Grafton at 9-8. Brill with a back row swing. Thompson from the far side, and now a swing by Kenna Culp, number 3. Cotton tipping over. Thompson up by Tice. Culp, yes, down the line. Kenna Culp, a senior, number 3, with her first kill. Now we're 10-9 in the opening set. Abigail Anderson with the serve. Tompkins tried to volley a free ball and hit into the net. Hillsboro Central Valley back in the lead at 10-9. Blocked back, and it stays down. Cotton and Culp. First block for the Burros tonight. Here's the Abigail Anderson serve. Tight to the net. Pushed over and eventually staying down. Anna Bjornaby in the game to serve, and there's a hit just long by Malia Brill. Now we're tied at 11. Bjornaby serving again. Tight to the net, Cotton tipping. Up by Bjornaby. Tompkins tipping from the middle. Here's a back row swing by Anderson. Bump backwards. Free ball Burros. Down, yes! Malia Brill. Brill with 3 kills in the opening set, and Hillsboro Central Valley back in front at 12-11. Number 8, Casey Hong, a senior, into the game for the first time for Hillsboro Central Valley with the serve. Black Cloud with some sunshine on the Spoilers Day. Cheyenne Black Cloud with her first kill. We're tied at 12. 23, Jocelyn DeGelder rotating into the front row for Hillsboro Central Valley, replacing Layla Miller. Black Cloud with the serve. And from the middle, Aarons hits into the net. 13-12 in favor of Grafton. A very tight first set after Hillsboro Central Valley got off to a 4-0 start. Brill up by Black Cloud. Tip. Brill. Deep, too deep. So 14-12, Grafton in front. They've got 3 straight points. Here's a Black Cloud serve into the net. Second service error by the Spoilers. And Hillsboro Central Valley now with a chance to tie. As number 15, Elisa Jenin, will serve. She'll be the center of the next 3 rotations also. Long tip, covered, and a free ball bumped over. Whistle, and a carry called against Julia Height, number 11, as she tried to put that one over. Opening set tied at 14. Here's the Jenin serve, short ace. Jenin put that right at the 10-foot line.
15-14, Burrows leading in the opening set. A hit off hands by Gelder, kept alive. Brill hits over, tight to the net. Great work defensively by the Burrows. Back and forth here. Brill tipping off a defender, bumped over by Gelder. Back set near side, tipped over by Tice. Another tip, diving dig, over but out. Breathtaking stuff. Opening set tied at 15. The libero Emma Leclerc to serve. Jenin puts it over on the second ball. DeGelder volleying over, there's a tip. Big swing by El Schumacher, who's back in the game. Schumacher's second kill puts the Spoilers back in front at 16-15. Jenin set, back row swing by Abigail Anderson is covered. Tipped by DeGelder, smacked back over. Hit over by Jenin, but it was off a defender and out of play. Eliza Jenin, the center, getting a kill, and we're tied at 16 in the opening set. 25 to win the set, and you got to win by 2 points. Here's the Brill serve, just clear the net. Anderson missed. And Grafton back in front. 17-16 in the opening set. Julia Height back to serve, the setter for the Spoilers. And they'll let it go, and it goes out of bounds. Third Grafton service error. 17 all in the opening set. And libero Aaliyah Jones said to serve for the Burrows. Pushed over and it'll stay down. Mae Thompson getting the kill. Thompson with her second kill. And 23, Jocelyn DeGelder back to serve for Grafton. Jenin for Paige Cotton, blocked back. Burrows will try again. Brill hitting over. Back row swing from DeGelder. Just missed the coffin corner on the near side. 18 all in the first set. And number 2, Chloe Tice will be back to serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. Black Cloud, blocked back. Black Cloud again. And this time she succeeds. Second kill for Cheyenne Black Cloud. (19-18) Grafton in the opening set. Back set. Tipped down by Anderson. And a big swing by Mae Thompson. Thompson's third kill, 20-18 in favor of Grafton, and timeout by Hillsboro Central Valley on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 20-18, Grafton in the lead in set 1. This timeout brought to you by Brad Richter, Nodak Insurance. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. We'll be right back.
Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right, Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, Swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Grafton with a run of 4 straight points and a 20-18 lead. Paige Cotton from the middle into the net. And Grafton 4 points away from taking the opening set. As El Schumacher, number 5, to serve for the Spoilers. Bump to the far side and caught the coffin corner. Kenna Culp. Culp with her second kill. 19 serving 21. Abigail Anderson serving. Ace! Three aces for the Burros in the opening set. And they're a point away from tying things up here. Into the net. Second service error against the Burros. Grafton leading 22-20 as Anna Bjornaby rotates into the game and she'll serve it up. To the far side, Brill just long. And that didn't miss by much. 23-20. And Bjornaby serves an ace. Third ace for Grafton in the opening set, and they are now at set point in number 1. Cotton, that did go over, and it's bumped back over. Cotton with a swing, and caught the far coffin corner. First kill for senior Paige Cotton. Burros get the serve, trailing 24-21. It is still set point for Grafton. As Casey Hong serves. Black Cloud off the blocker and out of play, and that's that. Cheyenne Black Cloud with her third kill of the set. And Grafton wins it 25-21. On the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton up 1-0. We'll be back with set number 2 after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong, strong communities.
I was visiting with Ben at the Hillsboro Body Shop, and we discussed, well, a lot of things. And then we were discussing, when do you think about the body shop? Most times it's after your vehicle gets damaged from an accident, hitting a deer, hailstorms, scratches, dents, windshield cracks. Ben says, beep. I say, when you need the repairs to your vehicle as you're thinking of the Hillsboro Body Shop, call Ben. 701-636-4981.
Our Between Set program brought to you by Farmers Union agent Ryan Opdahl. Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro for home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. In the first set, unofficially, Hillsboro Central Valley, 8 kills, 1 block, 3 aces, 2 service errors. 3 kills by Malia Brill to lead the way, 2 kills and 1 block assist for Kenna Culp. Grafton, 9 kills, 2 blocks, 3 aces, and 3 service errors. 3 kills for Black Cloud and 3 for Mae Thompson for the Spoilers. And we go to set number 2. As the libero Emma LeCoeur to serve it up from right to left, and not quite. There was an attempt to get the ball over, so that goes as a point for Grafton, not an ace. LeClaire to serve again, and that'll be an ace. Two nothing Grafton in set 2. Long bump over. Burrows get a free ball. Nice dig, blocked back after a joust at the net. Chloe Tice with a swing. That was covered. Here's Brill. For Gelder, and that was stopped. Brill tied up in the block. No, pushed over. Brill down the line. DeGelder wide. And she was actually called for a carry. Point Hillsboro Central Valley. Joust at the net. Won by Julia Height, number 11. Height's first kill makes it 3-1 Spoilers. And Height to serve. Tip, blocked back. Kept alive. Thompson with a swing that's covered in the back. To the near side for Tice off the block. And officials are deciding whether the ball landed in the court or not, inbounds or not. So while they discuss, we'll remind you, we're coming to you from the Farmers Union Ryan Opdahl broadcast booth. Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro, home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. The point went to Grafton. And back to live action. Tice hitting long. And Grafton off to a 5-1 start in the second set. The Height serve up by Jumstead. Blocked back. And that's going to stay down. Schumacher getting a block to make it 6-1. Jumps it, will bump it forward, and a long bump and some disarray in the back on the Burrow side. Long volley over by Schumacher, recovered to the far corner. Long tip down the line wide. No touch on the way out. And Hillsboro Central Valley take a timeout. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton won the first set 25-21. They lead in the second 7-1. For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brand Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Hillsboro Campground and Laundry is conveniently located right off I-29 exit 104, offering spacious pull-through sites large enough to accommodate Class A rigs with tow cars. Laundry services open 24/7, serving both our campground guests and local community. And for extra flexibility, furnished rentals are available up to 3 bedrooms, perfect for overflow guests or housing your harvest crew. Whether you're here for a night or a season, Hillsboro Campground has you covered.
Grafton with a 5-0 run as they are up 7-1 in this opening, the second set. Hillsboro Central, Grafton won the first set 25-21. Here's the serve from Julia Height. Tipped over in the second ball by Jenin. LeClaire hits over. Abigail Anderson off the double block. Back set far side, Mae Thompson didn't go over. Hillsboro Central Valley get a point, trailing 7-2 in the second set, and the libero, Aaliyah Jomstead, to serve it up. Quick set for Schumacher, long tip over, covered. Jomstead taking a swing. Schumacher off a defender, off the net, and out of play. Third kill for El Schumacher. And an 8-2 Grafton lead in set 2. Number 16, Layla Miller, back to serve, a 5'3 senior. Paige Cotton. I didn't think that went over. Nine 9-2 Grafton. Miller serving again. To the far side, Abigail Anderson up by LeClaire. Black Cloud into the net. Oh no, off the blocker. And it's a down. Black Cloud with her fourth kill. 10-2 Grafton. Abigail Anderson off hands. Popped up. Mae Thompson down the line. Good hustle by Burl to run it down. Jenin bumps over a free ball. Thompson. Right to Jenna. Bumped over, whistle. And a carry against the Hillsboro Central Valley. 11-2 in favor of the Burros as Miller serves again. Back to the near side. Head over by Hong. Burrows try again with Anderson. Block back. Still in play. Free ball Grafton. Black Cloud off hands. Dug by Jomstead. Jenin a long bump over. And Schumacher off a defender and out of play. Fourth kill for Schumacher, 12-2 Grafton. Layla Miller serving again. Doug bumped right over the net. Black Cloud missing the coffin corner on the far side. Hillsboro Central Valley get the serve, trailing 12-3. And Chloe Tice back to serve. She'll be the setter of the next 3 rotations. Kenna Culp, number 3, I believe, is in the front row also now in the rotation. Ooh! And another big swing from Mae Thompson. Her 4th kill. Schumacher with the serve.
Back set near side. Anderson tipping and finding space. Second kill for Abigail Anderson. 4 serving 13. Anderson serving, that just clipped the net. Thompson. Thompson with a back row swing. Tompkins tipping over, a nice reaching dig. And the Spoilers get a free ball, but that bump kind of stuck a little bit. The ball's got to stop. Or it can't stop completely is what I mean. And that time it seemed to, so a point. Here's a Thompson, or a Cotton tip, blocked back. (14 serving 5). And a Bjornaby into the game to serve, and a big swing, too big a swing by Malia Brill. (15-5). Cotton, it didn't go over. 4 hits on the Burrows. And timeout Hillsboro Central Valley, their second and last timeout of the set. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton up 1-0 and 16-5 in set number 2. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Anna Bjornaby to serve again for Grafton. Spoilers up 16-5 and a swing down by Malia Brill. Brill with 4 kills. Hillsboro Central Valley get the serve back, down 10. Paige Cotton, number 11, to serve it up. And serve out of bounds. Third service error against Hillsboro Central Valley. Grafton getting the serve back with Cheyenne Blackcloud. From the back row, Anderson, dug by Blackcloud. DeGilder with the kill. Her second of the game. 18-6 in favor of Grafton as the Spoilers try to make it a 2-0 lead in this best out of 5. Brill popped up. DeGilder. Bumped to the net, tipped over by Brill, covered, joust at the net. And a carry against one of the Spoilers. I think it was Julia Height. Seven serving 18. 27, Annika Sangre, a 5'3" senior, into the back row now for Grafton, playing back row right. She'll get the serve. Volleyed over by Tompkins. From the middle, joust at the net. Put over by Jenin. DeGilder. Reaching dig by Anderson, but nobody else could get to it. DeGelder with her third kill, and it's now 19-7 in favor of Grafton. Emma LeClaire serving. Punched over by Brill, pushed back by the Spoilers. Brill had to bump it over, and then Schumacher hit it out of the county. Eight serving 19. The Brill serve. Schumacher long tip. Jones had got in the way. Brill with a swing from the back. DeGelder off hands. Covered by Jenin. Abigail Anderson. LeClaire got to that. Tipped over by Schumacher. Schumacher with a long volley and just a little too long. We're talking inches here. DeGelder. Jenin got in the way of that. Bumped over by Hong. And Schumacher hits into the net. Burrows getting 3 straight points on Grafton mistakes. Schumacher off the block and down. 5th kill for El Schumacher. 20-10 Grafton in set 2. Grafton won the first set, 25-21, and there's an ace. First ace of the night for Julia Height, number 11. She'll serve again. Down, but just out by Casey Hong. (22-10), Grafton in front. Jenin for Anderson, blocked, and it stays down. Schumacher and DeGelder combining on the block. Here's the Height serve. Bumped over, smacked back over. Far side, Thompson down. 5th kill from A. Thompson. 24-10. Set point for Grafton in number 2. Tipped over by Anderson, and LeClaire able to get it over. Jenin a long bump, too long. And Grafton takes set 2 much easier than they did the first set. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton is up 2-0 over Hillsboro Central Valley, 25-21, 25-10. Back with set 3 after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Healthy as we head back to school and into the autumn season. Hillsboro Drug and Gift is your locally owned full-service pharmacy with prescription and over-the-counter medications, cough and cold medications, and more. And don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Hillsboro Drug also offers free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. There's always something new at Hillsboro Drug with a great selection of seasonal items, gifts, and cards for all occasions. They're always happy to help you, and they thank you for your business at Hillsboro Drug and Gift.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. At Hillsboro Public School, endurance isn't just for the cross-country team. It is a word that we all practice, whether it's sticking with a math problem until it clicks, practicing reading until a student becomes proficient, or simply showing up ready to learn each day. Students and staff know that endurance builds winners in the classroom, in competition, and in life. You can find out more about our school at hillsborok12.com.
Our between set programming brought to you by Ryan Opto, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Hillsboro serving first to start the third set. And Elisa Jenin to serve it up. Bumped over by DeGelder. And Tompkins puts it down. Alexis Tompkins with her first kill of the night. And Grafton takes the lead in set 3 unofficially after 2 sets. Hillsboro Central Valley 10 kills, 1 block, 3 aces, 3 service errors. Grafton 18 kills. And there's one on an overpass for Jocelyn DeGelder. 5 blocks, 5 aces, and 3 service errors for the Spoilers. Emma LeClaire, the libero, to serve it up for Grafton from right to left. Height blocked back. Tipped over. Pushed over by Ahrens. Schumacher. And Brill off a defender and out of play. 5th kill for junior Malia Brill. And the Burrows get the serve back. And there's the Brill serve. Schumacher up by Brill. Fished out of the ceiling. Jelm said couldn't get it over. Oops. 3-1 Grafton as 31 Mae Thompson rotates into the front row. Number 11 Julia Height, the center, into the back row. Anderson off a fingertip. DeGelder off hands and toward the Burrow bench. 5 kills now for Jocelyn DeGelder. And a 4-1 Spoiler lead. And the swing by Ahrens was blocked for a point. And Hillsboro Central Valley taking a quick timeout in set 3. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton is up 2-0 and leading 5-1 in the third set over Hillsboro Central Valley. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Hillsboro Central Valley coach Katie Stabler may have called the timeout just to try to slow down Grafton's momentum. And a long tip. Off a defender and down, Emerson Ahrens getting her first kill of the night. Burrows get the serve. Aaliyah Jones had the libero to serve it up. And that'll be an ace. Fourth ace of the evening for the Burros. And a swing by Mae Thompson goes down. Thompson now with 6 kills. Cheyenne Black Cloud rotates into the front row for Grafton. Into the back row, number 16, Layla Miller to serve. Cotton with the tip. She and Anderson almost, no, there was a violation on the Burros, net violation. (7-3) in favor of Grafton as the Spoilers go for the sweep. Tipped over by Tice. Thompson's cross-court hit. Bumped over and too far over by Aaliyah Helmstedt. Miller's serve popped up tight to the net, put over on the second ball by Jenna, and a Black Cloud swing will stay down. Cheyenne Black Cloud with her 5th kill. Hillsboro Central Valley substitution. Brill comes out, and number 10, Chloe Ackerman, a freshman, comes in. Ackerman did a nice job of the JV game as a libero with some good digs and passes. And a tip by Paige Cotton, number 11. Second kill for the senior. Burrows down 9 forwards. Chloe Tice serves it up. Over the net. Pushed back over. Culp with a bump. Black Cloud found a spot on the far side. Six kills now for Cheyenne Black Cloud. Schumacher back to serve for the Spoilers. Culp tipping out of bounds. (11-4) Grafton as Schumacher serves again, too long. Fourth service error by Grafton. Number 5, Abigail Anderson serving for Hillsboro Central Valley. Black Cloud pushing over from the middle. And a nice swing by Brill. Off a defender and out of play. 6 serves 11 in the third set. Abigail Anderson with the serve. Tompkins hitting, blocked back by Cotton. Three straight points for the Burros. So they try to fight their way back into this one, and that serve is too long. Fourth service error against Hillsboro Central Valley. Anna Bjornaby, number 17, into the game to serve. And she will have an ace. Carey called against the Burros, trying to get that one over. And that's another ace, as the initial pass was shanked. 7 aces for Grafton and 3 for Anna Bjornaby. And Hillsboro Central Valley take their second time out of the set. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton up 2-0, and Hillsboro Central Valley trailing 14-7 in set 3. This timeout brought to you by Brad Richter, Nodak Insurance. For all your insurance questions, see Traill County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No, 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 no! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Off the serve. Cotton tipping, and it stays down. Paige Cotton now with 3 kills. Black Cloud hitting into the net. Number 8, Casey Hung with the serve. Tompkins had to reach back a little bit for that one, but got it for a kill, her second of the night. 15-9 Grafton as Black Cloud goes back to serve. Jones said volley's over. To Gelder. Nice dig by Jomstead. Hit over by Aarons. Tompkins with a kill. Scrambled over. Good dig by Tice. And there's the Gelder with a swing. De Gelder with her 6th kill and 3rd of this set. (16-9) Grafton in set 3. And that serve, oh, I thought that just hit the line. Apparently it just missed. 5th Grafton service error. Gives Hillsboro Central Valley the serve. Number 15, Eliza Jenin. Tompkins off a defender and down. Three kills for senior Alexis Tompkins. As the libero Emma LeClaire to serve it up now for Grafton. Spoilers looking at a 3-set sweep. Brill with a big swing, that was Doug. Back row swing by Bjornaby just off the top of the net and down. Bjornaby's first kill, making it 18-10. 13 Tinley Dickoff coming out of the game. And that'll be an ace. For LeClaire, her second. 19-10, Grafton starting to pull away here in the 3rd set. 6 points away from a sweep. Tice. Schumacher tipping off hands, pushed back. De Gelder down the line. No. Just missed. As Emerson Aaron's back to serve. Or excuse me, that's Brill. And it's long. 5 service errors for the Burros. Number 10, Chloe Ackerman into the back row to replace Brill.
Julia Height with the serve. Jumps it, hits over, and gets a kill. First kill by the libero, Aaliyah Jomsed. And Jomsed will now go back to serve. Up by LeClaire. Thompson tried to tip it over, but had a bad angle. (20-13). Thompson tried to tip it over and was blocked back by Chloe Tice. Jones serves again. Thompson pushes over. Bumped over by Tice. Schumacher, bango. Schumacher with 6 kills. 21-14 Grafton. As Jocelyn DeGelder back to serve now for Grafton. Cotton tipping off a defender, pushed back over, and it stays down. Thompson will get that kill. Her 7th of the game. Grafton 3 points away from a sweep. Pushed over on the second ball by Jenin. And DeGelder with a swing from the back row into the net. 22-15 as Tice goes back to serve. To the middle, tipped down by Thompson. Thompson with 7 kills. Grafton 2 points away from a sweep. The Schumacher serve. Cotton off a defender and out of play. Paige Cotton with her 4th kill. And Abigail Anderson back to serve now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Black Cloud got the coffin corner. And may have been a touch by one of the Burrows as well. Match point now for Grafton. And a Bjornaby to serve it up. Cotton. Over by Tompkins, Cotton again. Dug by Miller, Black Cloud. And there was a touch on the way out, and that's that. Come back here. I need you to turn the camera around for postgame. And the final score on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton 25, Hillsboro Central Valley 16 to win the match 3-0. We'll be back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Catch all the action of the fall postseason for Minnesota and North Dakota high school football and volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Going down the field, it's picked off here from Kindred. Tanning Johnson to the 30, to the 25. Johnson, could he go? Yes, sir! A 45-yard pick six for
Takes it up, played high in the air by Horkeneer's risky left side off of a touch. Kept alive Thornton. Now played high. Angle, Saverson, smash! Count, good!
Check out the postseason schedule on yourliveevent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
You finally found the perfect car in Racing Blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
And welcome back to Grafton. Joe Lancello with you as the Hillsboro Central Boroughs fall to the Grafton Spoilers 3-0. Scores of 25-21, 25-10, and 25-16. We hope to hear from Boroughs coach Lee Stabler in just a couple of moments. Boroughs very competitive in the opening set. Grafton winning that one 25-21. But the next two sets, all Grafton, 25-10 and then 25-16 in the final set. Grafton now 15-13 overall, 4-3 against Region 2A competition. Hillsboro Central Valley is now 7-17 overall, 1-8 in Region 2 play. Taking a look at our stats for tonight's game for Hillsboro Central Valley. 1 kill and 1 service ace for Aaliyah Jomstead. Chloe Tice with 1 block and 1 ace. 2 kills and 1 block assist for Kenna Culp. 2 kills and an ace for Abigail Anderson. 6 kills for Malia Brill. 1 kill for Emerson Aarons. 4 kills and 1.5 blocks for Paige Cotton. 1 kill and 1 ace for Elisa Jenin. Hillsboro Central Valley unofficially 17 kills, 3 blocks, 4 aces, and 5 service errors.
Now for Grafton, the Spoilers. One kill. Okay, I wrote down something wrong on my scorecard here. 6 kills for El Schumacher, along with 2.5 blocks and 1 service ace. One ace for Julia Height, the setter. 3 kills, 1.5 a block for Alexis Tompkins. 1 ace for Layla Miller. Anna Bjornaby had a kill and 3 aces. 2 aces for Emma LeClaire. 7 kills, 1 block assist for Jocelyn DeGelder. 7 kills and a block for Mae Thompson. 8 kills and 1 block assist for Cheyenne Blackcloud. And our energy player of the game, brought to you by Enbridge, will be Cheyenne Blackcloud of the Grafton Spoilers. Enbridge, life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Enbridge. And again, our player of the game, Cheyenne Blackcloud of the Grafton Spoilers, who win it 3-0 over Grafton. Earlier today in the JV game, Hillsboro Central Valley winning that 2-1. And in the C Squad game, Hillsboro Central Valley winning 2-1 over Grafton. We hope to hear from Coach Katie Stabler of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I thought somebody else was here. My apologies. And our post-game comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, dhb.bank. And I was just saying, Katie, the first set you hung with them pretty well, but what happened after that?
You know, I thought we played really, really well that first set. We came out aggressive. Our serve receive was on. I felt like our serve receive maybe in the second and the third game wasn't as on. We were breaking our shoulders a little bit, and we were having maybe one, 2 ball passes that we talk about, and we only have one hitter. And when they have a big block that can close and find that one hitter, we can't be as aggressive. And so I think that was a downfall for us. We weren't able to work around the block, and we didn't have all 3 of our options to pull a block as well. So we just got to make sure that we better that serve receive pass so we can get a better opportunity for that first ball kill.
And they certainly had a lot of blocks tonight.
Yes, yeah, they did. They were a big front row. They had a big front row, and we talked about that. We're still coming in hard. We got to come in at an angle that we can either cut shot or you can work yourself down that line. And if they're still in front of you when you've come in that hard, then you come up and you place and you reach over. And a couple of our tips in that third set were better, you know. But it just took us a while to get us there, and we just got to get there a little bit quicker, you know. And I thought the girls did a great job with adjusting with our new rotation tonight without Peyton Olsen. And they came out on fire. They were ready to play. This group's excited to play a game of volleyball, and they want to get more wins under their belt here, and they want to just continue to get better. And I'm glad they didn't hang their heads after that second set. I think they came out and they fought till the end of that third.
Do you think the team missed Peyton Olsen a great deal tonight?
Yeah, you know, I think she helps us so much in that front row with that block. I thought Emerson Aarons did a good job stepping in. Near the end, she finally got that on. She had a couple of bigger blocks for us there. She's strong for us on that right side. She was aggressive up there. I'm glad she didn't play scared for not playing in that middle much this year. But we hope Peyton gets better and we can get her back in the game with us here on Monday. But overall, you know, Grafton's a great team. Grafton has a great defense behind them. They had a huge first line of defense to play against us, and we've just got to make sure we minimize our errors. We just had a few too many tonight, and we go and make it a little bit tougher by being aggressive, and that starts with that pass, so we can run that offense.
Want to give credit to your JV and C squads as they both won 2-1 after dropping the opening set both times.
Yeah, absolutely. It was fun to watch them, you know, fight. They've grown so much throughout the year. It's crazy that we have less than a week and a half left to practice or of games. We have 2 practices left, and they've grown so much, and it was great to see them be able to go and finish this game because we maybe didn't see that the last game, so it was great for the girls. They were pretty excited.
Want to give a tip of the hat to Chloe Ackerman, who was your libero in the JV game. She was very strong.
Yeah, absolutely. She's a great defensive player in that middle back, and she helps us out too when we need her in that varsity, you know, just to give even Malia Brill just a small break, or Abigail Anderson when she's working in that back row, just a small break so that when she's in that front row, she's got fresh legs. You know what I mean? That also helps too, and she's that grace passer that we can count on, and she did phenomenal during that JV game and had some great, not only touches, but some great passes on some great hits.
Now back in action Monday night in Central Valley against Hatton Northwood. Have you played them this year or seen them?
No, we haven't, and you know, with this new division system, they're in a division lower than us, but they're playing well in their division, and they're playing well with teams in our division as well. So it's another home game. We have 2 left. This one's our last home game in Central Valley, and so we're ready to, you know, show up for. It's been a while since we've been home. I feel like to show up for our home crowd and get another home game and against a very good Hatton Northwood.
Okay, Katie Sabler, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, will be have that game for you on yourliveevent.com on Monday night. Enjoy your weekend.
Awesome. Thanks, you too.
Katie Sabler, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our post-game interview is brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll continue with our post-game show after these messages on yourliveevent.com. Visit the new Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro. They have everything you need. Explore our large selection of quality hardware and building materials, perfect for every project. Inside, you'll find Valspar paint to brighten your home, top-of-the-line Milwaukee and DeWalt tools for every job, plus all the essentials for a successful harvest. Flashlights, glass cleaner, paper towels, scrapers, grain shovels, and more. Make your next stop Cywick Lumber and Hardware in Hillsboro.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
For nearly 40 years, West Main Pizza has been serving up hot, delicious pizzas and other favorites, like sub sandwiches, calzones, chicken wings, pasta dishes, paninis, and more. With 2 locations on East Main in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, we offer dine-in, takeout, and online ordering at westmainpizza.net. Discover more than just pizza at West Main Pizza in Ada and the Rail District in Dilworth, your neighborhood favorite since 1986.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Back at Grafton, Joe Lancello with you, where the Grafton Spoilers have swept Hillsboro Central Valley tonight. Scores of 25-21, 25-10, and 25-16. Time now for our connection of the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And our connection would be the Grafton Blockers, coming up with 6 blocks for points on the game and getting their hands on quite a few more balls in that game this evening. So our connection to the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, proudly providing internet, phone, cable TV service to the rural areas and the local communities throughout the Red River Valley. And our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play of the game. I'm going to go with a kill in the first set by Grafton's Mae Thompson. That broke a 17-all tie in the first set and helped the Spoilers go on to win that opening set 25-21, and they would go on to win the match in 3 straight sets. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. And that will do it for us tonight. Oh, I should also mention, I've got a couple more commercials to play, and I'll run down the C and JV games for you. I'll have those scores when we return after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro is completing post-frame buildings 80 by 80, 80 by 160, even 80 by 200. Need an addition or shop reskin? Cywick Lumber and Hardware has all materials. They'll complete to your customized building requests. Bifold doors, hydro doors for farm buildings, and metal sailed steel for durable construction. Whether it's new, an addition, or a repair, every building project can be done with Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro. All materials, all in one place. Visit or call Cywick Lumber and Hardware Hillsboro.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
And just a reminder of the earlier games here in the C-Squad game. Hillsboro Central Valley defeated Grafton 2-1. In the JV game, Hillsboro Central Valley winning that one 2-1. And in the varsity game, Grafton beating Hillsboro Central Valley 3-0, 25-21, 25-10, and 25-16. Thanks very much to all the folks here at Grafton for the great accommodations here. Thanks to Amelia running camera tonight. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business or just stop in to say hello, and thanks for allowing us to bring you high school sports on yourliveevent.com. And thanks to you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score once again here, Grafton beating Hillsboro Central Valley 3-0. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.